Hey, you guys, it's Tuesday. I got a new lamp. That's really all that happened this week. It's right here. I've been needing one so bad. Here it is, by the way, the lamp. I know you're so interested in things like this. But yeah. So my week would be awesome if I was down at Warehouse Live right now where Childish Gambino is performing. Like literally right now they're performing. But I'm not there because gas here is like $4 and then that's 30 minutes out there. My life sucks. I hate living in the suburbs. Save me. I hate living in the suburbs so much. Show you my cute dog. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. Okay, and that concludes the segment of something. I'm going to answer the questions. Curious, what is one thing that you want to do this summer? I want to go to Bonnaroo and I want to go to the Hangout Festival down in Gulf Shores. That's not gonna happen. Both of them cost over $100 and I don't live there, so I have to do something pretty realistic. And that's probably just go to like this music festival downtown where I live, but it's not gonna be as awesome. So at least that's still something to look forward to. But also I just want to get out of Texas. That's my main goal. Get out of here for a month or two. Elias, yes. What was your horror movie day? I live in a big city, so anytime that I'm out driving at night, it literally feels like a horror movie. It is so scary to drive around like in the city because I live in the suburbs, but if you go in the city and you drive at night, it like, oh, you always end up at those one couple of like stoplights where there's nobody else around and it's just you and it's really creepy and you think like Jason or Michael Myers are gonna pop out. It's awful. I hate being downtown at night. It's not the best place to be. That's one good thing about living in the suburbs is that I could go take my dog out at 1 in the morning and not have like my heart thumping out of my chest. For the most part, don't ever move to Texas. And Joe asked, is there a tradition you have for a certain vacation? I don't really think that my family really does have one. Oh, except for always getting lost, no matter where we go. And being late. I can list other traditional little stuff, like whenever I go to the beach, I have to have sunflower seeds. And anytime that I go pay to actually see a movie, like in the movies, I have to have sour Skittles. You will never finish a bag of sour Skittles while watching a movie. It will burn the roof of your mouth. It's impossible unless you want some, third-degree burns. And my question for the week is list two pet peeves that you have. I love hearing people's pet peeves. If that's weird, it's just, I don't know. You feel so like connected when you know that something that annoys you also annoys somebody else. For me, number one, I hate people who smack on their food. It drives me insane. I will leave the room if you just won't stop. And a lot of people know that I don't like this, and some of them still do it subconsciously, and I have to remind them, and it irks me to hear somebody smack on food. I can picture the saliva and the food and the teeth, and it is just so disgusting. Like, I'm getting graphic. Like, I hate it so much. Ugh. And number two, which I've never heard anybody else hate this before like I do, but I hate people who obnoxiously yawn. Not just, like, everybody has to yawn, but I feel like when you feel like you need to be louder than someone else's yawn, I hate that so much. Like in a quiet room and you just hear somebody sucking up all the air and then exhaling it, and literally, I'm one of those people that if you do that next to me, I'm not gonna breathe because I feel like your air, the air that was in your mouth is all around me and in my nose, but I hate that. Like, I will literally hold my breath. I think I've gone crazy. But it's just something that really irks me. The sound of a really obnoxious yawn and then knowing that that person's hot breath is all out in the air. Just, no ma'am. I've never heard anybody else say they hate that before, so I guess I'm pretty much alone on this. Well, I guess I'll see you guys next week. Have a good week, by the way.